Welcome, beloved, and Happy New Year. Welcome to this wonderful new year. I am Danny, and welcome to Natural Ally D. And on this channel, I enjoy sharing information to enhance our overall quality of life and well-being. So welcome. So today, starting off this year, I want to share with you about prosperity. If you saw my last video from the holidays, I mentioned to you that the next series of videos, we're going to be discussing prosperity essential oils. You say, well, why prosperity essential oils? Well, to start off the new year, and prosperity and or wealth means different things to different people. So whatever it means to you, hopefully you enjoy the information and the essential oils that we're going to cover. So to start off, I want to share with you the book that I came across this year that has truly inspired me to create this series. And the name of this book is 10 Traditional Prosperity Oils for Wealth Attraction. Let me straighten this up here. By K.G. Stiles. You can read it. Okay. And in her book, you say, well, why this particular book? Or for whatever reason, this is the book that came to my presence. And I believe in the expression, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So that's an expression that I certainly have quoted and thought about and lived by for for a little while now. So I said, okay, it must be something in this book or about this book that is drawn to me, is meant for me at a time such as this. So you say, well, what about this K.G. Stiles? So K.G. Stiles, author of this book that I shared with you, she has been a clinical aromatherapist since the 1980s. So we're talking over 40 years, okay? And her clients have included entrepreneurs, top executives, and her advice and services have been used internationally by celebrities, athletes, as well as individuals in small business and hospitals, okay? How cool is that? And in her book, she's referencing, for example, she gives a definition of wealth, okay? And I want to start with that. You said, because definition of wealth is different for many different people, but I love the way she so eloquently puts it. She said, wealth can mean different things to different people. In a very general way, being wealthy simply means being able to spend your days exactly the way you want. You don't have to work to earn money, and you are free from worrying about how you're going to meet your needs. From this perspective, wealth simply means satisfaction with your life and the ability to live a life that makes you happy. Many people worldwide can easily experience this type of wealth that's not solely predicted upon a set of material circumstances. But then she goes on to say, for many people, attaining wealth is equated with the amount of money, property, or material possessions, power, and influence you have acquired. So, how do you attain this type of wealth goal? She goes on to mention, to achieve this type of wealth, there are many factors to consider. Perhaps an enhanced ability to attract financial support needed to launch a business venture, or improving your social skills and the ability to make acquaintance with influential people. Increased ingenuity and a flood of viable ideas that can potentially market are also important factors. And the enthusiasm to pursue your ideas with the follow through and commitment needed to achieve them may be the most important factor of all. All of these factors and many others can be enhanced with the use of prosperity oils. Okay. Whatever the meaning that wealth might have for you, prosperity oils can empower allies for achieving them. And you know, I was hooked after that. Allies, okay, I'm natural ally D. I'm all with it. Aligning with my purpose. So that's her definition of wealth, okay? And then she talks about how prosperity oils help in this manner. For example, many of the prosperity oils that she's sharing are considered holy oils and have been used traditionally in sacred healing rituals, as well as ceremonial rites of passage and purification and wealth attraction. It goes on to say the etheric, vaporous, and volatile qualities of essential oils make them inherently high frequency energy attractors. Because of their aromatic qualities, prosperity oils are known for their powerful resonance with the frequency of wealth and is reputed to attract wealth and abundance to those who use them. Okay. So that's, her definition and the use of essential oils, how they attract and their high frequency attract about wealth and abundance into your life. And so, along with the prosperity oils that are listed, it also gives you information about each one of the prosperity oils. So in this series, we're going to, today and the month of January, we're going to go over 5 essential oils that are used for wealth attraction. And in particular, these 5 essential oils are used in the prosperity consciousness formula that I'll go over with you at the end of this series. So there's actually a formulation of these essential oils that you can use, put together for yourself. Of course, they can be used individually, but how powerful can they be blended in a synergy together? So the first essential oil that we're going to talk about is bergamot. Bergamot. And just to give you a general overview of bergamot, bergamot promotes a cheerful and friendly attitude, and its refreshing aroma can help relieve fatigue and exhaustion, right? Bergamot promotes balance to unstable emotions. The use of bergamot for helping overcome It's been used to help overcome anxiety, depression, despair, and worry. And of course, using essential oils is not recommended that you stop. It's not a substitute for treatment by your primary care physician. This is for information purposes only. I wanted to share, some information that it said the properties that this essential oil is known for. Okay. One of the last notes about this, and of course, I'll leave a link to a bergamot information sheet for you to review and download for yourself. But one of the additional things about bergamot is it's known to boost the immune system. It's good for morale and self-esteem issues. It can be used to help rebuild strength and regain self-confidence. And how great is that when you're trying to attract prosperity into your world, to have that self-confidence, to know that you are deserving of it, and and just have the energy and high frequency of it, and keep the consciousness of prosperity and abundance in your world, whatever that looks like for you. And the information in the book was not, all exhaustive as far as how to use the essential oil. One of the things that they mention, or she mentions in the book, is to use through inhalation. So placing about 2 drops in your hand, rub it together, and just smelling. inhalation, or you can use it in a diffuser. For example, I'm going to share my screen. Of course, my screen sharing. Give me one moment here. Let's see. We are going to share the info. Let's see. Show all windows. That's not what we want. We want, here we go, information sheet, share. So as you can see, this is information. I'm going to put a link in the description for you to have. As always, information sheets that I share with you, they have the key body systems this essential oil work with, the emotions, some key suggested key emotions this essential oil. The essential oil is suggested to bring into your life and enhance in your life. But I wanted to point out today, in particular, is the how do I use it box. So in addition to inhalation that was mentioned in the book that I've shared with you, you can use bergamot. You can soak in a tub. It gives you instructions on how to do that. Use it in the air in your diffuser. Breathe it in and out. You can actually, like I mentioned here, it says use 1 or 2 drops in the palms of your hand. Let's see if we can highlight that here. Use 1 or 2 drops, rub in the palms of your hand. Rub together, cup hands over mouth and nose without touching the face, and inhale, okay? One of the other ways they mention is spritz or spray. You can make that. It also mentions the use it in a tea. Now, if you plan to use it in a tea, I highly recommend not highly recommend, only get essential oils that is organic and food grade from a reputable company. And I'll share with you in a moment some essential oils from a company that I received it from. You can rub it on and put it on and use it in a roller bottle. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Again, this information will be in the description for you to download for free. And if you want, I'll also on information sheets has the source of this book. And the book right now is only available by ebook. So I left the link for you to click on for direct checkout of the ebook. Invaluable resource. Okay. I'll stop sharing my screen. So I mentioned about if you're planning to use it in a tea, only get food grade organic essential oils from a reputable company. I always mention safety. Definitely safety, and read the information about the safety notes for this particular essential oil. But I do have some bergamot that I purchased from, let's see if you can see that. A company I enjoy, Eden Botanicals. Now this is a 2-ounce bottle, but I plan to use this in more than one formulation. One of my other videos, I mentioned that you don't need big bottles like this unless you're planning to use the essential oil in some manner where you're going to create a lot. So this is one I get from Eden Botanicals, and it comes, I think it comes with a regular top, meaning I had one with the dropper on it, which just helps to put the drops in your formulation. So that's one. If you're going to use or get bergamot to use, highly recommend organic. So this is just one company. Another one is Panoram, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is a smaller bottle. You can see here, and to do inhalation, you just simply, you can whiff it from the cap, or it's not recommended to whiff directly from the bottle because it's so concentrated, but in the cap is just enough, is how I was taught. Or if you're going to place 2 drops in your hand, probably only needed 1 because it's so concentrated. rub your hands together and just whiff as needed. Of course, you have essential oils on your hands, so don't touch your face or your eyes or anything like that because you can cause irritation. But you're just planning, if you're planning to touch your face for some reason, wash or what have you, then certainly, use soap and water to wash your hands. Okay, but you can simply inhale this essential oil, and that's more than enough. I want to show this information about the first essential oils in this series, Bergamot Essential Oil. If you found this information useful, if you know about bergamot, you've heard about Bergamot Essential Oil, certainly leave the information in the comments. If you try this method in using bergamot, let us know what your results were. And you may say, well, why should I try this? What results could they guarantee? No guarantees, but I will say this. Since I purchased this book, been reading about these essential oils, made my formulations. I think I purchased the essential oil maybe back early in March or April of this year, 2022. And I'll share with you like three or four things that has happened to me since then. Since that time, I've been offered a new stream of income, from a local company or business. A person asked me about it, applied, and was accepted. Okay, so that's one thing, positive thing. Secondly, what else? There was another, I recently received an unexpected gift in the mail. I'm still trying to figure out who it came from. Sometimes when you get a package in the mail, particularly from Amazon, it has your address, but if it's no packing slip, you don't know who you got it from or anything. So I'm truly grateful for that blessing. So that's two things that's happened since that time. Three, I have been approached to help with my social media information and putting it out there. I'm feeling truly blessed for that, but for me being receptive to receive that blessing and that hope that obviously I need it, because I'm still working on this social media, y'all. It's all I can do. But those are three things that's happened. Let's see, one other thing I can share. Most recently, I also received orders for my businesses. I have mentioned in previous video that I am an associate of a company that produces essential oils called Longevity. And they also have nutritional products as well. I'm into nutrition. I'm into health. I've been a long time vegetarian, and I'll probably go over that sometime, in another video, because on this channel, I enjoyed sharing things to help your overall quality of life and well-being. So I'll probably shift into that sometime later. But going back to the essential oil, I am, again, an associate for a company called Longevity, and we do offer essential oils. And I'll leave information if you want bergamot from my company that I'm associated with. I'll leave a link in the description for that. And also, most recently, another blessing that has come my way is order for soap. I mentioned in couple of my other videos, I believe that I enjoy making soap, homemade soap. I love making homemade lotions. I do have a video to talk about a DIY lotion project. Free download for information for that. You can use it with essential oils or without. And I'll leave a link to that video in the description as well. But I was most recently, asked to make soap with essential oils. I did it this past summer for a family gathering, and my family so loved it, and I shared it with others because I had so much left over. And I was asked to make custom-made soap for this particular person to share with her faith family and a few people that she wanted to give. So I truly am grateful for that blessing. So you say, okay, why use or why read this book, or why perhaps go with the advice that these essential oils attract abundance and prosperity? Well, I've given you 4 situations where I believe it has been beneficial for me to have the prosperity consciousness to add to my prosperity consciousness and attract wealth and abundance. Okay, so you can try it for yourself. And that's what I'm believing for myself. Okay, and to be a blessing to share as I'm doing with you now. So if any of this information was helpful to you or for you, certainly let me know that in the comments. If there anything else you would like to know about essential oils, you can also leave that in the comments as well. And as always, it is truly a pleasure to serve you. And as my saying goes, let's continue to learn, grow, share together naturally. And again, Happy New Year, y'all. God bless you, and I love you. Until next time. Hi, beloved, and thank you for watching. If you have chosen to subscribe to my channel, liked my video, or shared it with anyone you know may be interested, I am truly thankful for you. Until next time, bye-bye now.